A warm welcome to all the listeners. Listen to the Blue Horse. Dr.C.K.N. is in conversation with Pooja. I'm sure you'll enjoy this session, and I'm sure it's going to be some food for your thought.
Hi, Mr. Blue Horse.
Hi, Pooja.
Welcome to the dear listeners. Welcome to yet another hot summer afternoon. Mr. Blue Horse, I have this interesting question. What is this fact about comparison function of the human brain? Does it affect us? I mean, I know it affects us, but why does it happen in every scenario? Why do we do that?
It's a very tricky question.
Yeah.
The whole human life
Yes.
is only based on comparison.
Yeah, always.
Okay.
And it destroys the peace also.
Yeah. Comparison leads to conflict. Simple. So, we've been trained knowingly or unknowingly to compare. Okay. As we are born, we are not registering anything in our brain.
Okay.
Right. So, as we grow, the brain has a funny working, The human brain always keep on recording everything. Some you remember, some you may not remember.
Right.
But it goes on recording.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
It goes on recording every minute of it, every second of it. So as we are born, we are a tiny baby, we don't know anything, we are under the mercy of the mother. Then once you start slowly growing up, maybe one or two more children or a few more children born to your parents. And then the siblings, the brothers and sisters or whatever. So there itself the comparison starts.
Right.
So maybe the parents give importance to the first child, the last child, in between, the
Usually
middle
ignored.
child are ignored, something like that.
Yeah.
Or the child made to feel that way. And they start comparing your education with your sister or brother.
Or a friend or a neighbor.
Yeah. They say, look at your sister, she's studying so well, you are not at all bothered. You are not at all responsible. All that kind of thing. And certain children are given more privilege compared to their brothers and sisters. That is affect those children. Why should she be given more and I am given less? That's a comparison, right?
Yes.
All that kind of attitude of comparison starts at home.
Yeah.
Then when you go to the school, your educational institute as a small child, the teachers knowingly or unknowingly start comparing you with other children in the classroom. Right?
Yeah.
So that further, develop this act of comparison.
True.
Then everything is in the education mark oriented.
Yeah. At least
You're supposed to study for a period of time, then they conduct exams, you're supposed to get so many marks to pass. And you become centum scorer, you're given very, very high importance, appreciation by the parents and teachers and school and whatnot.
Yeah.
All those kind of thing. Then, there the comparison starts again. Right?
Yeah.
Now, when you are with your peer group, some people wear expensive shoes, carry branded school bags, sophisticated instruments like pencils and pen and all that kind of thing. So which you cannot afford. So you start comparing.
Right.
Right? Right from the childhood, this act of comparison in the human brain is being nourished.
True. Yeah.
So you grow with this. It becomes an integral part of the human brain. Always you compare. You always compare. Say, suppose you have an Indian car, you compare it with a German car.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then, to reach a German car, you need a lot of money. Like this, in every aspect of life, you compare.
Yes.
Okay. When you get married, okay, you start comparing your wife to the other ladies. She should have been like this, she should have been like that,
I think also when they grow older, they compare to the younger ones.
Yeah, my friend's wife take care of her husband in a good way. My wife doesn't do all that to me. Because they share so many things what happen at home when they are in the official front working together. So you start comparing your spouse with others. Tell me what you don't compare. You compare everything.
Yeah.
So all this kind of comparison leads to conflict. That conflict is nothing other than the jealous. Right?
Grass is greener.
Yeah. So why you are greedy all the time is because of comparison. The greed drives the mankind.
Okay.
You need more and 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 more. That's greed.
At one point probably it helped us survive. Now I don't know how it's helping us.
What do you mean by that?
Like probably in the earlier days, right? When we were not developed enough, when we were just discovering life. I'm talking about ages and ages ago. Probably it's just that...
No. Even ages and ages and ages ago, hunt for materials is the order of the day.
Yeah,
now, how we work around for currency, money, the fiat currency. Those days they were working around for materials.
Yeah, food and shelter.
For gold and silver and housing materials, wood and grains and storage of food. You see, the funniest part of the living species on land, you forget the marine kingdom. Mankind is the only species which has the sense of ownership. You want to own everything.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want to own good pedigree dogs, Arabian horses, Persian cats, parrots, all kinds of birds caged at home. Arabs grow elephants.
I know.
Tigers, lion, leopard, cheetah, giraffe, rhinos and whatnot. They have a zoo in the palace.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And you want to have all the gold in the world as your property. And you want all the women in the world beautiful. There is no end to the human brain. Because the sense of ownership, you want to own everything. And when you come to know that somebody is owning more than you, you compare.
Yeah.
And you want to own more than what he has. Right?
Yeah.
So that's a greed.
Yeah.
So this is the one which leads to all the war.
Yep.
You tell me, we have a clear history of all kinds of war ever since Julius Caesar, more than 2000 years ago. Right?
Yeah.
Massacres have happened.
I know.
Genocides have happened. Okay?
Nuclear.
It went on and on and on. You take Alexander, you take Napoleon, you take Hitler, you take Mussolini. Right? So many war heroes. Right? But till today, you realize that mankind has not learned anything.
Yeah, that's true.
They go on fighting. Even till today, we are sitting and talking at this juncture.
Yes.
There are wars going on.
Yeah. Scary.
For some reason or the other. Even if the reason is justified, war is not the solution. And mankind knows about it.
Yeah, it's never
But
been.
they still do it.
Yeah.
Why? Why? Because of this act of comparison and the greed, which leads to the greed. It goes on and on and on. You think even after 20,000 years, mankind is going to stop warring against each other, killing each other? No. They're going to go on.
Yeah. We seem to be powerless to think about.
The aspect around the world, what the whole thing happens around the world, there's only one concept. With respect to humans, there's only one concept on which the whole world is revolving. You know what is that concept? I give you this and you give me that.
Barter.
No, I give you this, you give me that. Whatever it is.
Isn't that a barter?
When I give you something, I want something from you. You are talking about material. There are so many things other than that. Man, I go and give 100 rupees, I get a plate of idli.
No.
Right?
No, right.
I come and give you some few thousands of rupees, you give me a room night in your hotel. Right? Okay. I come and give you an expensive gift to a beautiful girl thinking that she may express her love to me. You got it?
Right.
So, when I give you this, when you don't give me that, then the problem starts.
Conflict.
Okay?
Right.
I want all the land in the world. I grabbed it. It belongs to you. You fight for it. Because you want to fight those who have driven you out of your homes.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So grab it. Sense of ownership come into play there. The sense of ownership is coming where? Because of basic act of comparison. that country has so many square kilometers of land and I have only this many square kilometers of land. In order for me to grow more than him, I need so many square kilometers to be added to my land. So I annex the land part of another person or another country. Right? After all, your comparison led to where? Division of land, naming of your country, identifying yourself with your language, identifying yourself with your own economy and currency, and you have exclusively kept a flag for yourself. And you say you respect the flag. The flag which is made by you is ruling you.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, I mean,
then what happens is my country is better than your country. My language is better than your language.
My culture.
My currency is more stronger than your currency.
Yeah.
My passport is more powerful than your passport. These are my borders. Don't come over my borders. Don't cross my border. Right? All that thing happens, These are all comparison only,
Yeah.
My country is more beautiful, so I can, flourish my country with tourism. Okay?
Yeah.
My country is too good with my education because this is the system of education that I am following to build a strong society for the future. All that kind of thing.
Right.
Everything falls under the one concept of I give you this and you give me that. And then that leads to comparison. That comparison leads to greed. And that greed leads to every damn nonsense of atrocity against one culture to another culture, or one religion to another religion, or one army to another army, or one country to another country, or one currency to another currency.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But life goes on, right?
Life has to go on.
With the same thing.
Yeah, you see fellow human beings getting murdered all the time in the world, in some part of the world or the other.
Yeah. It's shocking that it doesn't affect most of us because it's not happening in front of our eyes.
No, when one consciousness is disturbed, the rest of the humanity is disturbed.
Yeah,
we are living an unhealthy life.
So some part there is
you
war.
You cannot stop it because it's a power against, it's a war against the power.
Yeah.
Okay, we day in and day out design more and more defense equipments for what? To kill
ourselves.
Yeah.
So, even if we are not recognizing the misery, you're saying it affects us subconsciously also, right? Because the
100% yes. Every one of us have to take responsibility of what atrocity is going on around the earth with respect to the human species. Because you are a part of human species. You have no choice otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you become responsible for it, whether you have done it or not. Your fellow human being is doing it.
Does it actually have an effect on our subconscious?
Yes,
Does it?
Yes. Very much yes.
Okay.
There is no way out you can escape from that. Yeah.
So probably the larger reason of the restlessness, the sleeplessness, everything, or the overstress scenario that we all are having is a root cause.
Yeah. Because the fellow human beings are getting crushed, getting massacred, getting killed, getting tarnished.
Yeah.
Their cry, their vibrations affect the entire human species, which you may not be able to realize and pinpoint.
But you go through.
This is where I am affected.
That's a profound
But you are affected.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah. So,
good luck.
On that sober note, let's actually work towards bringing a bit of peace in our life. Each one of us can think about this, do something good to the fellow human being, whichever way possible, whichever smallest gesture possible. Let's do good, let's try and be happy and keep others happy. It might have a larger effect on all of us. We will see you in the next session. Have a good weekend once again.